Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. What we got for you today, a few different species we caught. Got on a school, caught several out of it, and caught a bunch fishing behind people. It's been a pretty good day on the water. Caught quite a few fish. Been out, gonna keep fishing a little longer, but going over some of these new reels and rods and line and stuff that I've got that I hadn't really got out and used. So I'm gonna break some of that down for you and give you some tips on how we're doing this stuff. So if you enjoy this kind of content, hit that subscribe button so you know when this stuff comes out. And if you enjoy this video, hit that like button. Leave me some comments down below and let me know what you think. But we're gonna get after it. Keep going. There we go. Finally got the hook in one. Come on. Come on. Oh my goodness, it's a good fish. Scared I was going to lose this one. Well, this guy managed to get one of his top fins in me pretty good. Had to pull it out, but was able to get him on the board and get his picture. But thank you, buddy. That's going to stink later. I cast right up on this little rock wall here, and that fish just instantly inhaled that bait. So little retaining wall here, seawall, whatever you want to call it, and he just came out and hammered it. So we changed that hook out to a lighter wire hook with this rod, and it made all the difference. But I'm really liking this rod, and I've threw the BFS one some too, but I'm really liking this one because I've used it more. But the sensitivity on this rod is unmatched to any rod that I have. So I'm hoping the rest of the series that I have matches up to this, because the sensitivity on this rod is amazing. I mean, you feel, of course I've got it paired up with braid too, so you feel a little bit more, but just being able to feel everything that's under there and kind of have more contact with what's going on makes a huge difference. I don't know how well you can see it, but these fish are over here feeding like crazy, blowing up all over the top. So we're gonna go over here and see if we can't get a few of them. They die down as I get over here, but they point me in the direction of a few fish. There we go. A little guy. They are feeding like crazy over here right now. Oh, it's a little white bass. Tell you what I'm about to do. I'm gonna tie on this little Lucky Craft Sammy. The small one. Sit here and have fun with these white bass for a few minutes. There we go. Hooked up on another one. Stay still, dude. These little guys are sitting here feeding, so we're going to sit here and have some fun with them for a few minutes. I tied that little Lucky Craft Sammy on this BFS rod I got, and I figure I'll sit here and just enjoy this for a few. There's no telling what we can hook into sitting here doing this. There's a lot of times largemouth will feed with these little white and striped bass, and you might run into a good largemouth while you're sitting here doing this. I know I've pulled up on some schools and I've caught smallmouth, largemouth, and the little white bass all out of the same school that are just in a feeding frenzy, just eating. So never, I mean, if you're not having a good pattern catching largemouth, don't hesitate to sit and practice your skills and have a little fun with these guys. I mean, my time's about getting out here and enjoying my time on the water. It's not just about getting out here and catching largemouth every second. So being able to get out here and get into little schools of these white bass and stuff is fun. Sometimes you'll find those big schools of stripes or hybrid, and just be able to catch some of those huge fish. You just never know what you'll come across, but it's just important to take advantage of it and just enjoy your time. There we go. Must have smacked that one right in the head as soon as it landed. A little smaller guy, but got a few coming out to play today. Even these small guys are fun to catch. Thank you, buddy. There we go. Got us another one. Same thing, just about as soon as it hits the water. Come here, guy. Another decent little fish. Not catching a bunch of giants, but my time on the water has been fun for sure. There we go. Got us another one. I think we might have found us a decent little school here. They're eating that slobber knocker, so I'm going to keep throwing it in here and see if we can't get a few more. Thank you, buddy. There we go. That looks like a little better one. Come here, bud. Yeah, that's a little better fish. Longer. Let me back off these guys a little bit. So we'll let this guy go. He's not going to move me up on that mock tournament. So I think my smallest is 15 1/4. So if they're not bigger than that, I'm not taking their picture. Go. These little guys must just be stacked up in there. Little bitty guys, but God, they're fun. They're fighting like crazy. There we go. Got us another one. Pretty fish. Got a weird yellow tint to him. Headed back to the ramp, but I am big on just keeping a line in the water and constantly casting. And on my way back, I got all this grass on the pedal back, so I figured why not throw a chatterbait down these grass lines as I'm going and see if we can't catch a few. And it paid off pretty well. There we go. Another decent one. Come here, bud. I don't think it's bigger than that 15 1/4 that I need. Get out this grass a little bit. No. He's about 14 1/2. But again, that's a fish I wouldn't have caught if I'd have just went back to the ramp and not been casting. Thank you, buddy. So I know a lot of people like a 7-to-1 gear ratio reel for their bladed jigs, and I do throw an 8-to-1. I like that higher speed for the simple fact of me pedaling like I am, moving toward that bait. I can take up that line just a little bit faster. If I was stationary fishing, you know, that 7-to-1 would be just fine for me. But if you're on the boat trolling forward, you're bringing that line back to you. You want to be able to keep that speed, and not let it get down in that grass too much and stay hung up all the time. But also, if that fish hits while it's coming back to you and he starts running towards you, you want to be able to pick that line up and get the slack out so you can hold it tight and keep that fish pinned. And that's key to being able to keep that slack out and keep the line tight. So, there's a big old turtle over here beside me. There's a method to my madness in throwing on this higher speed reel. I know people have asked why I choose that 8-to-1, and that's one thing to keep in mind is a lot of my moving baits, if it's something that I throw a lot while I'm going from spot to spot, then I do tend to throw it on a higher speed than average for that reason. There we go. Threw up under this dock, and this guy decided he wanted this rage bug a little bit too much. He just couldn't resist it. And again, if I had not switched out to this rod, I would not have felt that fish. The sensitivity on this rod is crazy for throwing plastics, especially paired up. I've got the I think Sunline All Might braid on here, and I think it's a weird size, like 21.5 pounds or something. But I hadn't fished that, and it's a sinking braid, so I hadn't fished that braid before. Wanted to try it, so I tied it on this new Lew's custom light reel, and it's really surprised me so far. And knowing that in the past 2 hours, 2 boats have came in here before me and they missed that fish. Keep that in mind when you're fishing. Don't be afraid to fish behind somebody, because it's not that I'm any better than them. It's that I'm throwing something that they're not, or I'm throwing at places that they're not. So that's something to keep in mind is try to be different. Throw at different stuff than you think they're throwing at. Throw different lures than you think they're throwing, and hopefully trigger some of those bites that they couldn't. Put those fish in the boat and have a good day. Another one off these docks on that rage bug. That thing has caught so many fish for me, it's ridiculous. Man, it's been a good morning. Caught several fish, a couple different species. My camera died first thing this morning. Shut off. My battery pack wouldn't work. I don't know what was going on. I think I have a little video of it on my front facing camera, but I caught about a 20-25 pound catfish on a slobber knocker this first thing this morning off a tree, and he came out and he absolutely hammered that thing. And I thought I had a giant bass at first, but then he started digging and digging and digging, and I knew exactly what it was. But God, that thing fought, and didn't think I would ever get it in the boat, and then turned around to stop my GoPro. There we go, mid-sentence it cut me off again. But so I think I got some of that footage on my front facing camera, and if so, I'm going to add that in here. But it's just been a really good morning. Caught several fish, and got rained on just a little bit, and it's just been a great day out on the water. I've not got to get out and just enjoy it and catch a bunch of fish in a while. I've got out and I've caught a few, and they've been good ones, and today I've caught a lot of small fish. But to get out and actually get on a good bite and catch a bunch of fish, it's a game changer for sure. To get out and just helps build your confidence, even if they're not big fish. Get out and try new rods, new lures and stuff like that, and start catching them, and it just makes it so much fun. Guys, I'm telling you, this thing's freaking huge. Oh, goodness gracious. Come here, guy. All right, guys, so we got out there today, and we caught a ton of fish, a couple different species. It was a good day out there on the water. Didn't catch any giants, caught some decent fish, caught several smaller fish, but all in all, it was just a fun day out. Was able to catch tons of fish, caught that giant catfish, and on a bladed jig to beat it all, that slobber knocker, he came out and just annihilated that thing, and was able to get him in the boat. But my camera had shut off on me. I've been having trouble out of my GoPros lately, so trying to get all that sorted out. But if you guys enjoy these videos, hit that like button, leave me some comments down below on what you think, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed. It helps us out big time, all the engagement on the channel and stuff. So I appreciate you guys leaving the comments and hitting that like button. Hit that notification bell so you know when something new comes out. It'll send you a notification, and that way you can stay up to date. We got some good stuff coming up, and looking forward to getting all that stuff from Strike King, that big $500 gift card I got to spend. So hope you guys enjoy this stuff, and let's see what we can keep momentum going, and see what we can make happen here. But I appreciate you guys tuning in, and we'll catch you on the next one. Y'all have a good one.